Some of the kind of call outs on that screen are G to use vehicles and to pick up packs off the wall, repair packs to repair. F will throw your grenade, your belt weapon. L is your laser targeter. I haven't seen anybody use that, but that will allow you to give a reference point to people using mortar-like devices or instant acquire for the rocket launcher on the Doombringer class. Take a second to look at the classes screen, and here in the next 30 seconds, let's have you all hit that play now button, top center of the screen, and once enough people do it, Q will pop and we'll be on our merry way. So remember, at any point during the game, you can hit I as in infinity, to change your loadout. So if you do like what you're doing, or you don't like what you're doing, or you want to try something else, please, I encourage you to do that. So on the left side over here, we're going to have the Diamond Sorters, and on the right side will be the Blood Eagle team. While you're in the game, tab will bring up the scoreboard if you are a stat kind of guy. Okay, so we're back on Dry Dock. Dry Dock is a little bit larger than the last map we were playing, Crossfire. I'd say this is about a medium-sized map for Tribes Ascend. Currently on the left screen over here, the Diamond Sorter is in the Blood Eagle base, and he is looking to take out their generator. So you can see as the generator takes damage, it starts to deform. Once it does go down, it will no longer power the base turrets, and what's new in Tribes Ascend is it also will no longer power your deployables. So deployable turrets you put down as a turret farmer in medium, you're going to have to keep that generator up. It's something that's come out as we've kind of continued to play more and more. One of the things that is in this game you'll notice in the top right is that there's a countdown on that generator. So that generator will come back up in 3 minutes. So that is to prevent a little bit of the a really, really, really serious base rape that can happen in Tribes and really make it not that fun to play if you are on the receiving end. But while that is down, you do not have access to your vehicle station, and your deployables will not work, so it does behoove the defensive classes to keep that generator up pretty significantly. There you see Carrie is using the Infiltrator class, which when hitting C can go invisible. If you fire out of invisibility, you go into an active stealth mode, in which you'll be surrounded kind of by like a blue lightning sort of thing, and then when you are not firing and no one has any reason to know you're there, they will not be able to see you except by your footsteps. Oh, Brick and Mortar putting a mortar right there on Donna Zubas. One thing about the stealth pack, it does drain your energy, so he wasn't able to actually get over that, which was ultimately the cause of his demise. So guys, one thing while you're playing, make sure that you check out the chat command system, which is started by hitting V for voice, and then you have several sub options to choose from that you can communicate with your team pretty effectively to, oh wow, that was a nice grenade there, on Woohoo. So VGW will give you a Woohoo, and a VGS will give you Shazbot. And then you can also talk to your team only through the different commands that would be relevant to the team, such as repair our generator or return our flag. And then there's also, as Don Zubas just said, oh, that's too bad, VGTA. So that's a taunt that goes to global. So that actually, the way it works is that it's V to bring up the command, G for global, T for taunt, and A for all that's too bad. So it's a relatively intuitive system, and oh, double red bar is about to eat it here. So here, guys, while you're playing, if you don't like what you're doing, please hit I to change your classes. Oh, looks like we got a llama capper going through the mid. Brick and Mortar's picking up some speed here. Blew him off his course. That's gonna be the end of that heavy. He's not gonna have enough energy, I don't think, to evade this medium armor. Ooh, turret bait. Taking out down Azubis. Questions are that guy in the glasses. Taller one in the glasses. Okay, here you go. On the left screen, you do see this is a grav cycle, which is obviously a motorcycle. It does have a seat for another light or medium on the back of it. It fires a single target, it fires a single projectile that it does have a little bit of an AoE and behaves similar to a weaker disc fired from the spin fuser. So if you guys are just joining us, this is Tribes Ascend. I hope you stick around for the next game. We need 16 new players next time. Make sure to grab a Tribes pin as seen here, or a Tribes keychain thing as seen here, which has a entry on the back to win some sweet prizes. And of course, the lovely ladies will be happy to assist you with your swag needs. Just some pins, yeah, grab it. Whatever you like, and that's a little keychain guy. It's got a little enter to win on the back. Rock and roll. So look here on the left screen, Terry on Donna Zubis actually has the flag going through the midfield. Double red bar did just grab it. Let's see if he can stop him. Oh, getting knocked off course by those turrets. Looked like Donna Zubis was going for that air-to-air melee. Miracle disc gonna hit? No. Looks like he is electing to fight it out in the midfield with the flag. Oh! Narrowly evading that disc there. Oh, this could be the end. 135 health here. Oh, does get saved by his own turret though. So if you notice, the flag carrier is real low on health right now. His health will not regen, it will not go back up while he is holding the flag. So there you go, he has just dropped the flag to allow for his health to come back. So the regen should start up here in about 5 seconds. And Yahtzee. Todd is the man for the questions. Yep. So guys, remember while you're playing, if you have anything but a regen, which is a little cross plus health sign with the 2 up arrows, or an energy pack, which looks like an energy bolt, you do have an activatable pack, which is done by using C. So if you are in light, that is most likely going to make you invisible if it doesn't do nothing, because it is a passive energy regain. Or if you're in medium, you're either going to have a sensor jammer or a deployable. So make sure to check that out. That of course is all listed in the class loadout screen, which you can access at any time during the game by hitting I. Oh, this flag carrier is going to not have a good time with this strike. So the strike is this flying vehicle that's being used. It is relatively weak. If it can get hit, it's tough to hit it. It's fast. It's faster than you. It can do a lot of damage, and if it runs you over, you're not going to survive. You can see it is extremely effective at stopping enemy flag carrier. He actually, what happened there is he disked Mr. Don Zubis into that strike that he had just jumped out of, which ultimately killed him. So now you see he actually did jump out of that strike to keep his momentum going, and he's going to take this flag up the back route. If you are just joining us, this is Tribes Ascend, which is the latest installment in the Tribes franchise. We are happy to have you. We hope you stick around for the next match. This one's going to be over in 15 minutes, or 3 caps for the Diamond Sword side. 2 caps now. Uh-oh, Donna Zubis carrying a heavy here. Narrowly escaping. Joe here electing to use the flag as bait. Not going to pan out for him, though. Another strike on the field on the left screen. Always fun to watch. Running over Woohoo. Taking no prisoners. So this is Dry Dock, which is, I've been calling it, it's a medium, maybe on the larger side of medium, but a medium-sized map. It's kind of multi-tiered. You have this kind of center valley that you can see currently on this screen. And then up in the background, you can get up on all these kind of ledges in high areas, which are pretty effective both for sniping and for gaining momentum jumping off of them, and for eluding your flag chasers, or actually using them as a shortcut between the bases. Ooh, double red bar taking the strike to the face. Not going to win that battle. So if you find yourself dying to strikes, what do? Well, you get the Doombringer class, you get out a rocket launcher, which in Tribes is called the Saber Launcher. When you zoom in, you will acquire the strike as a target. If you keep the reticle over it, then you can shoot a rocket, fire and forget, and it will hit that strike. It also works on players while they are in the air. Ooh, there you go on the right screen. You do see him using the Saber Launcher. However, the game does end before that rocket will ultimately hit. All right, guys, thanks for playing. Standing around, please grab a seat. We need 14 new players. 14 new players. Todd is actually answering questions. Who is floating? Yeah, you guys. I got it. Yeah. I believe that. We do have over here on the left side Diamond Sworder in medium armor on a grab bike, looking to do some anti-personnel here. Oh, we have a grab bike on. Oh, that's why you wear seatbelts, kids. You guys remember, at any point, you can hit I to change your loadout. I is an inventory. If you don't want to play what you're playing, play something else. It'll probably be just as fun. Looks like we got a whole squad of Blood Eagles over here trying to get the flag through the center. Might have a melee here on Chazbot. Yeah, there goes the melee kill. So one thing about the melee in Tribes versus the melee in some of the other FPS games is we don't actually, there is no kind of miracle lunge in this game. It's just a kind of an instant fire melee, and if they're in range and you're aiming in the right direction, it will hit them. It does not have the kind of the hunter-seeker lock-on of Call of Duty fame. So on the right side screen, that's Joe going after Woohoo there with the Arcs Buster, which is a new gun to the Tribes franchise. It is a sticky grenade launcher. It fires in a pretty straight arc. So there's not much arc to it, so it can be very accurate, and you can actually stick people with it pretty effectively. Sticking it with an arc buster it's very strong. One, because it does a lot of damage and a lot of knockback, but two, it also brings up a lot of smoke and a lot of occlusion on your screen, so it can be pretty difficult to maneuver when you have been stuck with an arc buster, especially in the face. It's blinking red and smoking, and you just really can't see what's going on. So it's a very good anti-personnel gun. It's also very, very, very strong against the generators, and by proxy, the turrets once the generator is out. All around a very good gun if you have good aim, very similar to a mortar launcher for a lighter armor class. Looks like you got over here on the left screen for Diamond Sword, looks like you got Mr. Carey over here trying to set up a cap route. Got some good velocity, good height. See what we can make out of this. So yeah, over here on the right screen, you're looking at the Shrike, which is the air vehicle in Tribes. There he goes, running over Sergeant Maximum. The Shrike is a well-beloved and oft-maligned air vehicle from Tribes 2. In Tribes 1, it was not called the Shrike, and I think it was called the Scout in Tribes 1. But it has a actually this Shrike is a little bit different than the earlier incarnation of the Shrike, in that it actually doesn't fire, currently in this build, energy weapons. It fires out of a clip, so to speak. You can shoot 5 projectiles that are very similar to what the Grav Cycle shoots. They have a small AoE, they have a lot of smoke, they can knock people off the flag, and they can do a really good job of putting up smoke screens. They also are extremely powerful when chasing down flag carriers and other light armors or medium armors, and you can ram people with the Shrike, and it's just brutal. You can see there on the crosshair that circle is filling back up, and that is to indicate that he has fired, and it will be able to fire again once that circle is full, which it is now. You can see when the purple jets are coming out that he is using the turbo, and we might see a flag carrier. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, using the wings, man. The running over people, especially flag carriers, especially people that are looking for big routes, take them up high in the air, get a lot of speed and everything. But you can clip them when they're coming in or when it gets predictable. You can see them going down a hill, predict where they're going to come up the hill, and you can just wreck people with this vehicle.
Oh, shit.
For this one. All right, guys. If you're standing around and watching, this is Tribes Ascend. You got about 5 minutes or 1 cap, whichever comes first, until the next match, and we hope that you stick around and you will hop in and play. The map we're currently on is called Crossfire. This is a broadside port from Tribes 1 and Tribes 2. Of course, now it's tropical. And there it is. Final flag cap. All right, guys, thanks for playing. If you have not played, please sit down and play. We got 16 slots available to you.